Everyone experiences setbacks. It's just, it's a normal part of life. And recently, I've been going through a pretty big setback on my own in the gym. So back in April or May, I had a non-gym related injury, and I haven't been able to touch a weight since then, basically. Against my surgeon's advice, I still went and did calisthenics from the month of May up till the start of July. And so basically, for the past 2.5 months, I've done nothing. Absolutely nothing. And of course, logically, you're going to lose a lot of your progress in the gym if you stop for that long. I'm not as strong as I was. I'm not as endurant as I used to be. And I don't look nearly as good as I used to. My physique is definitely not what it once was back in April. And that's fine. That's okay. It happens. Setbacks do happen. And there's a certain beauty in setbacks. It's actually such a wonderful thing. And once you understand the beauty of it, you end up actually appreciating and valuing the setbacks that have been handed to you throughout your life. And I'll try and explain this with an example. You'll often hear people say, if they can do it, so can you. And that's absolutely true. I live by that statement. I love that statement, and I believe it 100%. It goes off of the idea that the most successful people, for the best footballers, the best doctors, the best whatever it is, at some point, they were no more or less capable than you are right now at achieving whatever it is you want to achieve. If you want to be the best footballer in the world, understand that Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi started where you started one day. And so the whole idea is to tell people to not limit themselves, because if somebody else can do it, there's absolutely no reason that you can't. It's been done before by other human beings, and so you can do it too. And that's a beautiful statement, but there's a nicer beauty about a setback. Because in the statement I gave you, if they can do it, so can you, you have to try and visualize somebody already successful, somebody that is not yourself, right? Someone that is not you. And you have to try and visualize them as you in the beginning, which is a lot harder to do. And this is where the beauty of setbacks comes in. The beauty about a setback is that you've already done it. I might have lost a lot of progress in the gym. I may have been knocked down a couple of notches, sure, but I've already been better. I've already achieved a fantastic physique. I've already achieved great strength. I've already achieved great endurance. And so although, I've been kicked onto my ass by life, I can rest assured that I can get back to where I was because I've done it before. And that's such a beautiful statement, You've already done it, so there's absolutely no reason that you cannot and will not do it again. So whatever setback you might be experiencing right now, today, perhaps an unforeseen circumstance like an emergency, or just some unforeseen circumstance is taking up your time, and so you haven't been able to dedicate your time to what's important. Or perhaps you've just been lazy and undisciplined. It happens. We have bouts of laziness. Whatever it may be, understand that because you've done it before, you personally, you 3 months ago has done it before, you can do it now. And so there's no reason that you will not do it again. Now, it's important to note that when facing a setback, you shouldn't just, get up and rush ahead, like me right now. I shouldn't just get up and rush back into the gym because I risk to, injure myself again. I need to understand why I got injured. I need to understand what I can do to stop that injury from ever happening again. And now I need to take a different and new approach. Because if you just do the same approach every single time to whatever it is you're doing, you're going to encounter the same setbacks over and over again. And so there's multiple beauties in setbacks because you can learn so much from them. Say you're doing client acquisition for a business you're trying to start, and perhaps your approach was too forward, or perhaps, for whatever reason, your client declined. So you need to try and understand why. Perhaps you're being too forward, too vague, not enough details. Perhaps you're being too abrasive. Whatever it is, spend some time understanding why you were set back, and get up and take action. What you can't do is just sit there and overthink for days on end, right? You can't do that. So it's incredibly important and incredibly valuable to have setbacks in life. And once you've figured out why you've been set back, and you're working towards changing that and making it so that it never happens again, get up and take action, because you've done it before and you can do it again.